Okay, now this looks a heck of a ton of better. And I keep on turning the wrong knob on this thing, actually. Okay, so let's see how this turned out. So we're going to turn off the oven for now. Whoa. This looks perfect, actually. Actually, hold on a second. See this toothpick test right here? It's better. So we're gonna let this cool in the pan, and once it's cooled down a little bit, we could be able to slice into it. Also, the pan hitting thing is like something like some bakers do as well in order to level out the brownies. I just did it a little bit to be able to level out like the layers by itself. So I'm gonna let this cool in the pan as well. Right over here. Should get like a pic of this for the gram and stuff. Can I get a better zoom in on that? This is a good time for like Charfade and anybody else to come out of lurking. Finally got a completed product right here. Actually, surprisingly, it retains the pattern too. Like all this pattern I made, well, there's a little bits and pieces there, but like most of it's been kept intact. I'm surprised. Hey, what's up, Puku? We just finished baking right here. Pretty good, right? Well, we're about to see eventually. Let me turn off the oven first. So how have your streams been, Puku? Really good? Nice. But yeah, that's my experimental cheesecake brownie because apparently, well, we'll see how it is because I just mixed a melted chocolate ice cream into the brownie mix. I don't know how the texture of it's going to turn out, so it could be a make or break. I trust that the cheesecake portion on top is just, well, it's nice and brown all the way through on top, so I trust this top part than I do trust the brownies under there. So I really don't know how the brownies underneath are going to be turning out, whether it be cakey or fudgy or chewy in between. We'll see how that turns out. Actually, let me go ahead and play a quick advertisement break as I let these brownies cool down for a bit.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, hey, Tifa, let me go ahead and, well, have a good shout out. So you have a good stream too. Wait, when the heck did you start streaming Final Fantasy 15? No, that's an awesome game. Weren't you streaming World of Final Fantasy though? This is still kind of hot to the touch. Have you done any baking before, by the way? I just had to take a quick bathroom break because this thing really needed to cool. I started last year before I started World of Final Fantasy. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I remember now. Yeah, whenever I see you like in the kitchen, you're usually cooking something. This looks really good on the outside. I'm not so sure how it is on the inside, but I want to let this cool a little bit more before we get into that. Yeah, I was there. You sure know what you're doing when you're cooking, though, that's for sure. Yeah, the only concerns I have, like, I think the cheesecake part is done right, but, like, the brownie portion underneath, that is a really major concern right now. So... I know I'm just messy. You're not the only one, that's for sure. I mean, when you're actually baking stuff in general, the kitchen tends to get a little bit messier than when you're making, like, savory stuff, unless you want to go, like, all-out wacky, like Gordon Ramsay. Like, beef Wellington is like, you use a pastry dough to cover up a piece of beef with, like, a layer of mustard seeds and stuff. That's complicated. Oh yeah, I just got all caramelized and stuff. Oh, this crunch is good, and I'm sure the overall thing will have to be pretty good. Oh my god, Jesse May, thank you so much for the host. I totally appreciate it. How are you doing? Let me go ahead and give you a shout out too. Right, I know the cheesecake portion on top of this is terrific, but like the brownie part, I have no idea. Well, we got some caramelization going on the side, so that's a 5. That's a 5 stars for sure.
Hi, how are you?
If you guys haven't given Tifa and Creative Life Jessie May a follow, they're both amazingly awesome, positive female streamers. Pretty good friends of mine. One on the East Coast, one on the West Coast. Jessie May is as creative as her name says. She's also a fellow Adventure Quest 3D player like me. Tifa is really chill, and she does a variety of games like me. She's been into her Final Fantasy lately, so check out both girls' streams if you haven't already, actually. Plus, you could also find Tifa cooking time by time on her streams, too. Jessie May sometimes, too. cheesecake brownies, actually. And I keep on moving my camera the wrong way. I mean, I find both of you pretty chill, honestly. Although I'll say that Jesse May is definitely more on the a lot energetic for sure. Okay, this is kind of a little concerning, but like once we cut this up into squares, it won't be a big deal anyways. Speaking of chill, that's what we gotta do for these brownies now. We really got to let them chill or we can't actually cut them properly and they will get misshapen and stuff. I think if I add red food coloring to this, this would be perfectly red velvet cheesecake brownies too. I have to stay energetic so I don't fall asleep on stream. That sounds just about right, honestly. That's what a grande mocha could do for you, or like a venti Starbucks drink. Where's yours? You still gotta let this cool, guys. You gotta be patient about it. You can't keep on transferring stuff to different plates. Like there's already a crack already for trying to transfer it to a plate. I'm sure you can mail me a piece. This is perishable, though. There's no way, like, this will actually... Then again, I have no idea. I thought Corin is supposed to go live around this time. Or maybe he's gonna go live later? Question mark? Like, he and Charfey do live in Florida, but I don't know if they're gonna be streaming some cooking today. Because I was originally gonna, like, host or raid them once I'm done. But yeah, I say, like, since this recipe was done pretty well, I would probably do, like, maybe another cooking stream at some point in time. Maybe an easier recipe, though. Because, like, I can, like, easily chop up some vegetables and throw, like, some stuff in a pan and just call it like that. Or just use the toaster oven for something like a mini pizza. Although it would be nice to have, like, my own sort of, pizza recipe or something like that. Or maybe, like, my own mac and cheese recipe. If I decide to go complicated even more, I could make my own, like, actual cheesecake, which is going to take a lot more work than this, actually. If I added flour to this, it probably could have risen more, so... But it looks fine as it is. It's meant to be a square, although... Let me double check real quick. I mean, it looks somewhat even enough. I'm very picky about the measurements, but then again, when you're making desserts or pastry, like, it's what you gotta do. Yeah, it should have taken like an hour, but like, because I took time making the different components, it just like took some time. We also had to give this bad girl like an extra 5 minutes just to make sure the surface is cooked like all the way through. So, yep. You just realize it's a pink pig? You betcha. I know, right? It is a piggy. Oh my god, you both of you girls are flipping out. Actually, what I could do is maybe like cut off the edges and then we could just like try one of the edges. Alright, that way we could get a good cross section too to see how the inside turned out. Oh my god. Alright, let me see how this cross section looks. I think we've hit the mark. I don't know. Alright. So. The camera doesn't want to focus right now, but we got an edge piece in the hand right here. And I'm going to see how this is. So here's the thing. For the brownie part, this is the first. I've hit the medium between like cakey and fudgy, so it's kind of like it's got chewiness with a crust on the outside, with the contrast of the soft cheesecake layer on top too. So I think we succeeded here. And it's not over, and the main concern is that like, I was worried that this dessert would be like OP, overpowering, like overly sweet, but I think we hit the right notes here. Like despite all the amount of like white sugar and brown sugar that we use and vanilla extract, I think that we hit the right notes here. So once this cools down a little bit more, I'll cut up some more squares, and yeah. I'm gonna get a picture of this cross section so I can look at the pixels of this. Sir, I'm gonna ask you to let go of the pig, Monka S. Well, overall, like, what I do love about, like, this recipe overall is, like, there's a very toasty element to it that I don't get from any other brownies I've eaten, and it actually adds a really nice note on top of the, like, the light cheesecake layer they got here, but, like, the overall dominant brownie layer. It's pretty solid. Oh my god. We will make the pink pig our ruler and honor this pig with a brownie. Looks like you got the right idea, Jesse. You got the right idea. Anywho, hopefully in the near future I'll be able to have some more recipes I can experiment and try out for you guys. Because it seems like this one is a complete success, so let's give an air horn to that. Did I follow a certain recipe? I followed actually multiple recipes, like a couple different recipes that I took different measurements on. Because one of the ingredients of this was melted milkshake. Melted chocolate milkshake was the ingredient in like the chocolate layer of the brownie. And there's only one recipe that followed it, and I was like, and after doing some bits more studying, I was like, I could just make a normal brownie, cheesecake brownie recipe and just throw this into the chocolate mixture and that's it. It doesn't seem to have like a very impactful effect on the brownie layer of this, so I would say like when you're making the chocolate mixture, the ganache, as what they would call the chocolate sauce portion of the brownie, like as long as it fits within a brownie itself, then it would definitely work. I would say when this cools down a little bit more, it become a little bit more cakey, but otherwise, it feels nice and toasty right now with the edges, so... Yeah, I'm glad we got this out of the way, especially on a Chinese New Year's Day, apparently. Alright, who do we have to, let me see, who do we have to host tonight? That's going to be it for me and my test stream for cooking, and hopefully I can, as I said, I feel like a broken record player right now. I'll be able to craft up some more recipes to demonstrate to you guys in the kitchen and show you guys. The Twitter and Discord servers are going to be like where my schedules are going to be, and if I'm planning to do cooking again, I will put it on the schedule. Today was just a test to see how like this recipe turned out. So I'm glad to say that was a success, and let's see who we have to host or raid for tonight. Thank you, Jessie May. Thank you, Jessie May and Elmo, for stopping on by, and every single people who stopped on by too for today. I will take a break and end it here for now, so... Don't you mean yeet? As Jessie May is here before, we can go ahead and stop by her stream. No, she's not streaming. Oh wait, is Tifa still? Oh wait, Tifa's still online. I keep on forgetting. I forget, like, you stream at a different time than me, Jesse, so I think we go ahead and stop by Tifa's stream, because she's a fellow home cook like me, but also loves to game as well, so... No, I'm yoinking the brownie? Wait, don't yoink the brownie, you're gonna break it! But anyways, thanks to everybody who stopped on by for today's test cooking stream. If I have any more complicated desserts I want to show a mess around on stream in the kitchen, I'll be sure to show it, but today was a pretty good test run. And I don't have enough words to say, but I hope to see you guys on the next stream whenever I put it on the schedule for Twitter or Discord. And I totally appreciate everybody for stopping on by. So for now, let's go ahead and drop Tifa a raid. She's currently playing some Final Fantasy right now, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. I'll be signing out for now.